You want to be generous. You want to collaborate, show up for people around you, and stay open to life. But all too often, you reach the very end of the week feeling completely stretched out and drained. When we realize we are losing our peace, most of us try to fix the problem by swinging wildly between two exhausting extremes. First is the overgiver. You say yes to every request, terrified of disappointing anyone. You keep the peace, but at the cost of skipping your own routines. Soon, your enthusiasm thins out, your energy scatters, and you are left carrying a quiet, heavy resentment. Then, usually after a burnout, you flip to the overguarder. You say no to everything. You treat your energy like something that needs defending, turning down invites and opportunities. You successfully guard your peace, but that silence quickly turns into a heavy isolation. Overgiving creates resentment. Overguarding creates loneliness. Neither of these approaches represents true alignment, because both are defense strategies built entirely on fear. True boundaries operate differently. They are internal calibration lines, not external walls. We can see this mechanic clearly in the science of human interaction. The HeartMath Institute measures how the human heart generates an electromagnetic field that physically synchronizes with the people around us. Add to this the framework of polyvagal theory, which shows how our nervous system constantly scans other people for cues of safety. When your limits are fuzzy or resentful, your nervous system stays on edge. On the spiritual side, this aligns directly with the law of resonance. You attract what you consistently embody. A clear internal state teaches the outer world exactly how to meet you. When you bridge the biology of your nervous system with the frequency of your habits, you see why mastering energetic boundaries is a high-level skill. We can build that skill today in 3 clear steps. We start with a tool you can use as a real-time compass. Step 1 is the pause practice. The next time someone makes a request of your time or energy, before you answer, stop and take one single deep breath. In that momentary pause, ask yourself this specific diagnostic question: what am I trying to earn by saying yes? Then listen to your physical body. If you feel an expansion and warmth in your chest, that is a true aligned yes. If you feel a knot tighten in your gut or a sudden swirl of pressure, your body is giving you a hard no. This single pause shifts boundary setting away from a mental debate, giving you an immediate physical truth to follow. Once you know how to read your body's signals, you need to map where your energy is actually flowing. Step 2 is the boundary audit. Grab a notebook or open the Notes app on your phone. Draw 2 columns. Label the left side drains and the right side replenishes. Right now, write down one specific interaction or habit that leaves you feeling small or resentful under drains. Then, under replenishes, write down one thing that reliably restores your peace. Look at your list. Treat this as neutral data without judging yourself. Choose just one drain from that left column and decide what it would look like to actively renegotiate it today. Writing this down externalizes your limits. You are pulling boundaries out of abstract theory and turning them into measurable actions. For our final step, we are going to actively recalibrate your personal energy field in real time. We call this the energy filter. Take a comfortable breath. Imagine a gentle, warm, golden light starting right at the center of your heart. As you inhale, watch that light expand outward, forming a luminous, breathable sphere that completely surrounds your body. Notice the sphere is not a rigid wall, but an intelligent filter. As you exhale, see it seal tight against chaos and drama. At the same time, watch it allow bright, inspiring frequencies to pass right through to you. Hold this image and notice the physical relief taking place. Your shoulders drop. Your nervous system settles into a quiet sense of safety. You have just taught your nervous system what safe, open energy actually feels like. When you hold this internal state, you never need to build a defensive wall again. By using the pause, the audit, and the filter, you have successfully run a full energetic recalibration. You can now clearly see that boundaries do not block connection, they clarify it. You do not have to choose between being a generous person and protecting your peace. When you honor your own limits, you broadcast a steady magnetic frequency of wholeness. To dive into the complete framework, listen to episode 78 of Vibrations and Manifestations. Drop a comment below telling us which specific drain you are renegotiating today. And as you move through your week, stay open, stay clear, and stay whole.